Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources. Updating daily noontime New York City.
New York Times Business.
February 25, 10:32 America, New York. Berkshire Hathaway reports major investment losses in 2022. After a $22.8 billion loss, Warren Buffett called the figure 100% misleading and urged shareholders to focus on his empire's overall health. Warren E. Buffett in 2018.
The Library of Economics and Liberty.
February 25, 9:45 America, New York. 20 states have flat income tax rates. Also, as state governments cut tax rates, they are moving closer to a flat income tax rate. 13 states, Arizona, Colorado, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Michigan, Mississippi, New Hampshire, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Utah and Washington, already have a flat rate. Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
February 25, 9 o'clock America, New York. Aluminum producers back tariffs on Russian imports. American companies said they don't expect the move by the Biden administration to drive up U.S. costs.
New York Times Business. February 25, 8 o'clock America, New York. Is it fraud, or is it puffery? Courts have given companies some leeway to make, perhaps overly optimistic, sweeping statements, a practice lawyers call puffing. Carlos Watson, the founder of Aussie Media.
Marginal Revolution.
February 25, 7:25 America, New York. Give cash, proverb contest. Give directly is looking for a proverb to promote the idea of giving directly. The most common critique of giving cash without conditions is a fear of dependency, which comes in the form of, give a man a fish, feed him for a day.
The Library of Economics and Liberty. February 25, 6 o'clock America, New York. Man is an animal who says, I, and trades. Aligning words one after the other in correct grammatical form is not the same as intelligence and rational thinking. We have had two recent examples of artificial intelligence with OpenAI's ChatGPT and with the new AI companion of Microsoft's Bing.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
February 25, 5:30 America, New York. First big US EV battery plant offers lessons as industry springs up. Japan's Panasonic warns newcomers of hurdles as the EV battery maker leverages its experience to boost US production.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
February 25, 5:30 America, New York. The truth about the 4-day workweek, from people who have tried it. Some bosses say hours worked is the best proxy for productivity. Many workers say output is the only metric that matters.
New York Times Business.
February 25, 5 o'clock America, New York. The furniture hustlers of Silicon Valley. As tech companies cut costs and move to remote work, their left-behind office furniture has become part of a booming trade. Tenzin Norbu, who became a furniture reseller in the pandemic, has a warehouse in Richmond, Calif. for the furniture he buys from tech companies and others.
Marginal Revolution.
February 25, 3:15 America, New York. From my WhatsApp. Tyler Cowen. I am, by the way, not so convinced by the John Haidt piece on social media and mental illness.
https://jonathanhaidt.substack.com/p/social-media-mental-illness-epidemic?post-email-title and amp_publication_id equals 1221094 and amp_post_id equals 104255435 and amp_isfremail equals true and amp_utm_medium equals email. Marginal Revolution.
February 25, 0:35 America, New York. Update on the New York Times word frequency chart. By David Rosato, who has hit a bunch of home runs lately. Look at his charts. To my eyes they show woke terminology in the NYT as having peaked and is now declining. Here goes. They are very different from the earlier charts, also at the link, ending in 2019.
Global economy.
February 25, 0:00 America, New York. The Fed needs more administrators. History of payments shows there is more to central banking than voting to raise or lower interest rates.
BBC News Business.
February 24, 1733 America, New York. The pub bosses that closed their kitchens to stay afloat. Soaring gas, food and staffing costs have made some pubs move away hot meals.
BBC News Business.
February 24, 1731 America New York. 1 million households can apply for £400 energy rebate. Almost 1 million households can now apply for winter energy payments, but it could still take weeks.
Global economy.
February 24. 1600 America New York. Global markets ride Ukraine war roller coaster. Wild moves were seen after Russia's invasion, but while inflation remains high, many have adjusted to the disruption.
Global economy.
February 24. 1315 America New York, 1 year on, Ukraine and the world economy. Also in this newsletter, U.S. inflation measure higher than expected. Recession fears resurface in Germany, air travel resurgence.
Daily FX market news.
February 24, 11 o'clock America New York, Euro weekly forecast. Euro USD gains as Eurozone data show modest return to growth. The euro ticked higher on news that its home economy expanded at last in January, raising hopes that recession can be sidestepped.